हाय गुड मॉर्निंग नमस्ते इंडिया मैं थोड़ा सा अपना इंट्रो देना चाहूँगी मैं सरस्वती दासी अगेन आप लोगों की खिदमत में। काइंडली आप हमारा ये जो लाइव है ये शेयर करें। हमारे साथ मेहमान हैं रे कनाडा से हमारे साथ जुड़ गए हैं,
Well,
और फजान वो हमारे साथ अफगानिस्तान काबुल अफगानिस्तान से जुड़ चुकी है। वो हमारी जो अफगान वुमेन मूवमेंट की हेड है, वो वुमेन को वहाँ पे लीड करती है, और हम कोशिश करते हैं इस मुहिम को बढ़ाएं। और हम we will be speaking like kind of in English more or in Farsi, because Atifa Jan, she knows both the language, and I'm sure she knows Hindi as well. So kindly share our stream. Uh, this is the Afghan Women Movement, the first program, जो कि अब बहुत ज़्यादा आएंगे, और हमें आतिफा बताएगी कि क्या है ऐसा जो ये डर रहे हैं, कैसा खौफ है, what is that they are afraid of, despite Taliban are having so much support, and people who live in West, they really think that, well, that's a good news, but what is bad news about Taliban, which the people who lives in Afghanistan is afraid of them. ये भले Atifa Jan, go ahead. Atifa Jan, can you hear me? Masadai mamya Atifa Jan. Okay. Unfortunately, this is the problem with the net. She will be joining us on and off until she fix her problem, her voice and her internet. I will move on to Ray. Ray, so what is that you are thinking of giving to the Afghan community who lives in Afghanistan, and what is that you expect from Afghan community living in West, like in Europe, in America, in Canada, in Australia?
I mean, it's more about giving them a voice. As an Afghan myself living here in Canada, I've come to realize having these protests aren't doing much right now. Here in the Canadian media, we had the big NRF protest. None of our major news channels, CBC, CT20, CTV, CB24, CBC News, etc., none of them really covered it. Even though there was one single politician, can't recall his name, only he was there. But that's pretty much it right now. It's old school. Only thing we could do here in the West, and if you're in Canada, if you're in America, write a letter to your government, write a letter to your governor. Here in Canada, we have a member of parliament. The letters we send here get sent to our to the conservatives, liberals, whoever represents us in the federal government. If we keep pushing that narrative, like, hey, look, our people are there suffering. Our people are there suffering. Politicians have going to have no choice but to respond. And I know here, especially here in Toronto, there's a huge Afghan population. Everyone wants to toss ideas. I want to do this, I want to do that. Start a food drive, start a donation, start a food bank, etc. We're able to get people on the floor. We could give those materials to and have them donated to. Um, in terms of Afghans right there on the floor, this is where my organization comes in, Rise of Afghanistan. Is in terms of write down, and those guys don't know it, you guys could find me up on www.raise ray of
Right.
afghanistan.com.
Let me tell them that thing. You send me the link. I'm gonna attach it to
Post
my
it.
channel, and that way they will know it. That's what I was telling the Rays of Hope, and this $10 is donated. Usually, when I come here, our brothers are generous enough. Good morning, friend. How are you today? Thank you for the sticker. And I want to tell one more thing. Atifa Jan will be getting all the money that I make from my YouTube. It's kind of, she's a doctor, she lost her job, she's raising her beautiful kids. I don't want to be more like kind of mm, uh, giving more details of her. She was a doctor in Afghanistan and having a job and feeding her whole family. So all the money jo bhi ye paisa main yahan se banaungi, that will be directly going to Atifa. It's kind of her salary. The reason I was very big on spaces and clubhouses and advocating. But when I started the Afghan Women movement, we the women who were there, like journalists. One girl, she sent me a letter that she's from Hazara community, that she went to school and she did her BBA MBA from India. When she came back to Afghanistan, she had a job, and फिर उसने she opened a beauty parlor. She had her own business, but suddenly one morning everybody was running in town from place to place and telling people that, hey, run to home. So Atifa John is back with us. This $10 which has been donated to us, thank you for the sticker. It's going to the cause Afghan Women Movement who are working on field. So let's hear more about Atifa Jan, because we are all here for her. Atifa Jan, go ahead. Agap that dario Hindi gap mizani farsi hamam barma سایس انمیوت کو خودتا صدایت نمیاد مایکت مایک خودت عاطفه جان میوت است. اگه انمیوت کنی صدای ما میاد، از طرف ما میوت نمیشه. Wait, let me kind of add back to the stream. So Ray, what do you think? Meanwhile, when we get hold of Atifa John, so what do you see us? Do you think the new mind who saw East and West both, who have quite desi parents and teaching us all the values, but then we go out and from the comfort of home, we go out in a society, in the comfort of a society where we have everything that one can dream and imagine. You can get your hot cup of coffee as a men and women, stopping at a Starbucks without even fearing anything. You can move on with life and with your burdens and be free.
I mean, just remember, those guys down there, those are our aunts, our sisters, our brothers, our uncles, whatever. Again, I don't know about you guys, but here in Toronto, there's a huge Afghani community that goes to one mosque together. Picture like that. Those people who are suffering, those are just not they're just not people. Those are our own countrymen. Those aren't people right now who are yelling, screaming, crying, etc. I don't know about anyone else, but for me, whenever I see a video of a man being tortured or a sister crying for help, I gotta mute it. Because that's way too much. As a people right now, we're all listen, number one, we're all humans. Am I my brother's keeper? Absolutely yes. Am I gonna be the one that's gonna support my brother? Absolutely. Why can't we as a community now come together now and hey listen, push your differences aside. It's one Afghanistan, it's one people. How many more times? How many more deaths? 2 days ago, there was one bomb. Yesterday there was another bomb. Right now, I'm literally worried right now that there's gonna be a tweet popping out on my phone. Another bomb attack. How many more times are we gonna say no? We're gonna be divided. We're gonna be this. We're gonna be that. They came over back in 1990. The Taliban came and took over, oppressed our women. There's one image that stuck to my head to this day. Was when the United Nations came in, built a soccer stadium for these pigs, and there's a guy with an AK-47 pointed at a woman's head who's kneeling with her child holding her hand. It's the exact same shit. Pardon my language. It's the exact same thing that's going to happen right now if we don't come together. We had 20 years of some sort of stability, but at the same time, with the 20 years, there's also society issues we chose to forget. It's time now for brothers in Afghanistan, sisters in Afghanistan, and us here come together. It's one cause. Let's not be oppressed. Whatever happens after whatever, let it be. The main focus right now is trying to undermine this doctrine right now, this ideology. If we don't do it right now, especially us here in the West, we're blessed, alhamdulillah, to have these freaking devices in our hands to spread information, spread awareness, spread information. Why spend freaking hour making a TikTok video about making a stupid dance, or make a TikTok video talking about the issues going on in your countries? Put a TikTok video, talk about what's going on. The
You
more we can.
know, Ray, you said it so well. Like every day now, I got a message from Tom Gutierrez, which was he was the coach of Afghanistan soccer team, and he had played a very significant role from a family business of bakers to becoming the head of the, uh, you know, uh, uh, the international study for Southeast Asia, Afghanistan, Pakistan. He just texted me that, Fauza John, thanks for a message. Good idea. Let's do it after Thanksgiving holiday. I have visiting family staying with us over the next 2 weeks. I hope that works for you, Tom. I say yes, thank you. You said it so well. Like every time when I'm here, I'm constantly working. Our sister Sadat is with us. Yes, Sadat. Atfajan, can you hear me, please? If the $10 for you is the gift of our Indian brother. Let's hear from you. چی میگی خودت؟ چی مسیج میدی؟ از دنیا چی میخوای؟ تو چی میخوای که دنیا بشنوه تو را؟ از دنیا به دنیا چی گفتنی داری او از دنیا چی امید داری؟ فرشته جان صدای من میایه؟ I can't hear, but we have some messages. Sanjit say, Afghans who are in distress, please find a home in India. You are safe to pursue your custom and live a life to your liking. Yeah, thank you, Indian brothers. What you can do for now is kind of spread our message, share our message with your community, with the world community. بله عاطفه جان صدای من میاد؟
فوزیه جان میشنوی صدای
بله
من؟
بیخی صحیح. سوال خودت گپ بزن که صدایت قطع نشه تا که ما خودت بشنویم. تشکر.
فوزیه جان صدای مرا دارین؟ با عذر معذرت که اینجا بسیار اینترنت ضعیف است، خودتان هم شاید بفهمین، اما متاسفانه این که من بسیار گفتنی ها دارم، اینترنت یاری نمیکنم برای من.
خودم میوت کردم که صدای خودت صحیح باشه. چی مشکل، یعنی چی میخوای از دنیا؟ چی گفتنی داری به دنیا و دنیا چی امید داری؟ چرا از طالبا ترس و حراست داره مردم در افغانستان؟ Sorry, we lose our friend again. She's been coming, and these are the faces, these are the strength coming out from Afghanistan. They're so passionate to reach out to world. They don't have the internet connection that we have. They don't have the digital gadget that we have. We have like laptops, iPad, mobile. As Ray said, what is that is stopping you, Ray, as a youth, as a young men who are going to be stepping into the future, law career? So what do you think? How we can encourage our sister and brothers who are living in West or in the worlds where the internet is available for them, the facilities, how can they advocate for sisters like Atifa John, who is so willing to come, so willing to share her story without even fearing Taliban? Can you imagine, just by talking to us here, she can lose her life, the life of her children, but she's still coming out, she's still talking. Atifa John, بفرمایین.
با سلام مجدد، صدای ما دارین انشالله؟ بله
بله صدایت میاد.
فوزیه جان صدای ما دارین؟
بله عاطفه جان بفرمایین. بله میاد. Do is to call عاطفه جان on her WhatsApp number. سلام عاطفه جان، اینجا صدایت خود میاد، اینجا مشکل است.
سلام فوزیه جان، خوب هستی؟
بله سلام، اینجا گپ تا بگو.
حالا میفهم در یوتیوب درست سال، یعنی صدای ما دارین شما؟
بله
خب ما یک سلام تقدیم میکنم خدمت مهمان برنامه‌تان. ما کسی که بود من در خوش میشه.
تشکر عاطفه جان. قند مهم بر ما گپای خودت است، صدای خودت است چی تو میخوایی که از دنیا چی برات بیاره؟ طالبا خورایی کرده. آیا شما طالبا را به نظر که دنیا میبینه به مو میبینین یا طالبا از او کده بدتر است وحشی است؟ چی مشکل داره؟ شما هم رای طالبا چی مشکل دارین؟ Let's put it that way.
درست است. در افغانستان فعلا وضعیت تمام مردم افغانستان فعلا شاهد حال هستند که همه در حالت قرار دارند که جهنم بهتر است. من که فکر میکنم بر شخصا خودم جهنم بهتر است، به خاطر دیگه نه آب داریم، نه نان و نه آزادی. مهمتر از همه چیز آزادی. همه چیز از ما گرفته شده. از وقتی که طالب در افغانستان آمده دیگه، یعنی بر ما همه چیز محدود شده، بر تمام خانما، بر تمام حتی اطفال از گرسنگی همه امیال، یعنی جهان شاهد حال است. همین پیشتر هم یک ویدیو دیدم که امو خواهر ما کارزو که سرش تجاوز شده بود، فکر کنم از طرف طالبا، امو هم تیرباران کردن. یعنی اینجا 100% مرگ ماست. ما تو هر لحظه مرگ خدا میدنیم. این رقم یک، یعنی با ما همه چیز ناامید کننده است فعلا.
تشکر. دنیا میبینه، دنیا میفهمه. چرا why the world is silent on this, Ray? I will take this question to you. I mean, we have been talking about it all day long. So what is that we fail to tell the world that you know, we are not what Taliban presents. We are these people. Like, it's Ray, it's Fauzia, it's our Atifa sister. Why the world think of us as we are a tribe and we can't be a nation, as Biden said that.
So, and I hate to say it though, but Biden was right. Let's be honest right now. Biden was right. Biden was right in a sense where we had to, in a sense where right where we're more focused on staying the way things are. Do want to make a change. As for the Western world has saw that though. The Western world has saw all these men in Afghanistan fleeing, etc. The West themselves, they're tired of it too though. Because here's the thing too, right? As an Afghan, and I hate to say it though, and to a sister who was here, I'm so sorry that the Western world has failed you. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna talk to Fauzia later. Any money I could send to you personally, for sure. I got you on that. The Western world itself, their foreign policy has failed. And the thing is, no one wants to accept that they're losers. Plain and simple. You look at the American government, especially Biden, who claims they wanted to put America back on the world pedestal. They wanted to put America like that. The problem is realistically right now, no one's going to do anything unless America does something. And the thing is right now, the current American government right now, they're not going to do anything because Biden at least wants to feel he has one win. Because the American media, they were eating him alive. CNN, Fox News, ABC News, etc. They were eating him alive for the pullout. The American government right now is that all they care about is elections. The way it is right now is that unless us Afghans push these nations to come stronger, it's not going to happen that way. Plain and simple. Because the way I look at it right now, winter is approaching this December. The American government right now, all they're focused on right now, is the next presidential election. It's going to happen 2 years from now. That's all it is. That's all it is. Because think about it though, I was talking to someone the other day, is that when Daesh first came to Iraq and Syria, within a month, every nation came in. Every nation saw that the Yazidi women were being prosecuted, Shia Muslims were being killed, etc. Everyone came in. The reason why right now no one wants to come in is that they've left knowing nothing happened for 20 freaking years. And they see Afghanistan right now. And I'm ashamed to say this though, but let's say what it is. The problem is right now is that as Afghans, we just stood there, plain and simple. We just stood there. The own government failed us. The own Ghani government was representation of Afghan people, and that's what they think. How could people defend themselves when their own president fled them? with one person left with freaking $2 million in cash. That's why the world's looking at us right now as if we're nothing. But that's important right now for us here in the Western nations, especially, to continue having these protests, continue sending these freaking letters to these politicians, and show them like, no, listen, we're not like that. We want something to change. We wish we do something. Support the NRF, support the military, support the military move, support the military I don't know, operation, whatever, against Taliban. That's it. Once the Taliban's gone out, that's all we need. Because at the end of the day, right now, as it is, America's the one who made Taliban much more stronger by leaving them with billions of dollars of American taxpayers' dollars. Any American who's in America right now, I don't know if you're Afghan, Pakistani, Indian, whatever, that's your money right now that went into the terrorist organizations. All we could do right now, is make sure right now, start this foundation, start these fundraisers, etc., to make sure at least the sister who just here, at least for the winter, they could get through. That's it. Because the way I'm looking at it right, right now, the Western perspective, 2 years, it's not going to happen. Our free Canadian Prime Minister, the guy promised on election, oh, I'm going to have 40,000 Afghans refugees come in, whatever. Where? It's been 2 months since the election happened. It's just one of the things right now, and someone like me who studied politics, who is in law right now, and again, honestly, I'm trying to get into politics in the future, inshallah. But that way I see it right now, it's all these false promises being left right and center, etc., etc. And end of the day, it's like we're divided right now.
Thank you. عاطفه جان، خودت شنیدی همگی برادر ما یک دفعه که ما میریم، یعنی هر یکی ما میخواه که یک دیگر را کمک کنیم، با وجودی اقا کمک با یک دیگر، یعنی بریر شما امیال متعرف شدین، امروی ما یک ماه 2 ماه پیش شدین، آلی ما بخی یک قسم یک از احساس میکنیم، درکت میکنیم. چرا با وجود ما اقدر درک میکنیم باز ما ناکام شدیم که خدا مثلا یک جا بگیریم و می روزی بعد که پیش ما می آمد؟ چرا کلانای ما، لیدرای ما درک نکرد؟ چطور که مردم ما درک میکنه یک دیگه وارا خو ما ورد داده بودیم، پارلمان پر بود وان گریخت. اگر یک کس در یک وظیفه خارجی میرفت کوششش می بود که وطن ترک کنه، یک ترس واره، حراست واره. آیا میترسی طالب عمیق مضبوط بود یا مردم واره مضبوط ساخت یا جامعه واره مضبوط ساخت؟
خب یعنی ای که امی طالب قبلا تاریخ خوب نداشت، یعنی امی خودش یک وحشت داشت، وحشت زده بود و کلانا پیش از پیش زمینه رو بر از اونو مساعد ساخته بود. امی از قبیل امی کسای کلانای وطن ما بگوید، حتی رئیس جمهور ما زمینه رو بر از اونو مساعد ساخت که سر مردم غریب ظلم کنه. اونا خب معلوم دار بود که ظلم میکرده، اما زمینه رو برشون کلانای خود وطن ما بگویم مساعد ساخت بر از اونا دیگه. ما که یعنی به نظر شخصی خودم یا به نظر تمام، شاید تمام جهانی رو بفهمه که طالب همین تاریخ گذشته دی باعث وحشت شد، اما زمینی دوباره آمدنش دولت خود ما برش ایجاد کرد، کلانای وطن خود ما ایجاد کرد.
That's very true. That's very true. Not only them, Khalilzad, Afghanistan, the Pakistani government, America, Qatar. Why Khalilzad didn't see Afghan women to have the same life that she has given to her, to his wife? Why President Ghani didn't saw the life that her son and daughter grew up in, the freedom that his wife had around her? Why? What was that Afghan women can never have as an Afghan man thinking, and when you are abroad, you can give that facility to another children's and having a children from a Western woman. But when an Afghan woman is a person who have children, who has same dream, who want to have the same luxury life, who want to have at least a freedom to speak for herself and work hard and earn. Now our sister, she was a doctor, she lost her job and she can't work. The woman who was empowered, having a business, running a beauty parlor by doing BBA, MBA from India, they worked hard to make a life, to make a living. So that thing has been taken away from them overnight. One thing which Ray mentioned, it was like when I was seeing the images coming, the Western, the CBC, MSNBC, ABC, these journalists, the CNN, were knowing, they were already in the bases with Taliban and asking them that how could come you captured all the weapon, how this all weapon fall into your hand? And trust me, they had no idea that how. What was the lobby behind the closed doors, behind the stages, that even the Taliban fighter didn't predict that they will caught by surprise to see the bases doors open to them, and they will be getting access to all the ammunitions and weapon, and that weapon would be again used against innocent Afghan women and children, as it has already been in use to assassinate, kill, humiliate. Ray finished it all, said it so well. Oh, we can talk all day long. But again, I share the Ray website here, Rays of Hope. That is, you can see the website. It's for the Afghan Women movement. It's for Rays of Afghanistan. And his Twitter handle, I share it with you. I'm going to share it again. So this is on the screen. You can see rayofafghanistan.com, www.rayofafghanistan.com, and this is his Twitter handle, Rays of AFG. These are the two handles that you can follow. I don't know how, because Ray will tell us more about that. I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you
Yes, go
do
ahead.
there? You subscribe, you like, or what do you do?
Yeah, so here's the guys. So a little bit of what about where Afghanistan actually is. So not only is it about empowering Afghan women rights, but it's also going to be a platform for to post current Afghani news, but as well as to for Afghan journalists living in Afghanistan, living abroad, Afghan human rights activists, women rights activists, etc. Those individuals who want a platform to speak on, um, I think that's it. Again, anyone in Afghanistan who's in Afghanistan right now who wants to contribute, please contact me. I promise you, you will be paid per page for each article you write. If you write down 100 pages, you're gonna get $100 straight up. Anything right now is being funded through my own pockets. This is not me working with anyone else. This is just me to give the people of Afghanistan a voice this time. Too long right now, and Dr. Fauci and I have talked about it for too long right now. Afghan women's voices have been way too silenced. As men, we fail. But put it in right now, we fail. We didn't do the job. It's up to you guys, you sisters, to get your voices heard. So if you're a sister in Afghanistan, human rights activist, etc., you want to start something, you want to start speaking out, but you're not sure when, check out my Twitter page. Again, information is 100% confidential, and I promise you, your voice will be heard on our platform.
Yeah, thank you so much. That is what we are here for. People says Afghanistan is gone at least for a decade. Let's see. There was 2 decades of Western presence in Afghanistan. Let's see what the future decades bring for Afghanistan. At least if you don't have anything to contribute, the good thing you can contribute is the good words. Our sister is currently living in Kabul, Afghanistan. They're going through hell. As Ray says, we have already talked to the journalists. Um, their articles would be soon up on the website, and very soon you guys will be getting all the material that you need. And Ray will be kind of hosting, if his time allow, I will request him to host at least once or twice a week the session for the Afghan women movement and the Ray of Hope. So all the contribution, I promise you personally, Ray, know that, and I showed to Atifa John how it works. All the revenue that I gathered from the YouTube, when it when the YouTube Google put it into my account, and right away that will be going to Atifa John, along with any contribution that I can make from my pocket money. And meanwhile, I will put a PayPal too. But if you guys want to contribute to Afghan Women Movement and Ray of Hope, to kind of, and as Ray says, if you want to write an article for it, you can be paid for it from his pocket money, $1 per page,
$10 per page.
Oh, $10 per page. That's wonderful. Yeah, $10 per page. So if you write 10 pages, it would be like
$100.
$100. And it might be a good start for all the newbie journalists in India who are in their final year and fourth years. Because one of the Indian journalists, he interviewed me, and he was a student. So that could be a good project for you guys to kind of work around. And also those, I know a guy who's doing PhD on PTM, Pashtun Tahaffuz Movement, and he's currently writing a book on Mashal Khan. So that's another guy I'm gonna introduce you to. He was a professor on a campus where Mashal Khan was lynched. Make sure remind me later so I can introduce you to him formally. He is writing, he's very close to Malala Yousafzai, and he's in London there. So let's kind of remind Malala her duty. I was very happy a few days ago after she got married. She got this new spirit in her by talking suddenly about Afghan women, and the children whose school were closed. So we will try to make this worth a while for all our sisters and brothers who are in Afghanistan and they don't have a way to kind of go out and make their living. Atifa Jan is a sister who can't leave her home. She was an empowered woman, making her money, paying her own bill. But right now she's here with us. Atifa Jan, خودت دیگه چی میخوایی بگویی؟ خدا کنه مرا شناخته باشی.
خودت شناختیم و واقعیتش ما درباره خودت هر چی که بگوییم کم است. مثل تو خانما بسیار کم بیافت میشه. از افغانستان بسیار خانمای سرشناس هست، مثل شکریه بارگزای، فوزیه کوفی. بسیار زنای کلان هستن و بسیار دستاوردان دارن و یعنی میتوانن کمک کنن خانمان افغان، اما متاسفانه حتی دلش هم ندارن. دلی که تو داری، یعنی مهربانی که تو هستی، با دست خالی واقعیتش حرکت کردیم دیگه. واقعیت تو امیال امید ماستی دیگه. واقعا از خودت بسیار زیاد تشکر. خودت بسیار زیاد، یعنی من مثل فامیل خودم فکر میکنم. من درباره شما گفتم هر چی که بگویم هنوز کم است. شما کم میافت میشی، خانم زیاد است اما قهرمان کم است. که خودت یعنی ما بعضی خانمایی که در یک پیچ که هستیم، در یک تیم که هستیم، گفتیم یک روز شبه که ما بتونیم که لقب قهرمانی را از جهان بگیریم برای خودت بکنیم. یعنی قهرمان در اصل خود شما هستین که به خاطر خانمای افغان امیال کوشش داریم. یعنی بسیار شب روز تلاش میکنیم. واقعا ما از پیش شما بسیار خوش هستیم و ممنونتان. تشکر.
تشکر عاطفه جان. صدای تا ما شنیدم، دوستای ما شنید. مهربان هستین، لطفتان است. یک وظیفه ایمانی وجدانی ماست که باید که ما کمک شویم به خورا و برادرای ما.
فوزیه جان با معذرت، ای کاش همی احساس خود شما را، احساستان بعضی از خانمایی که از افغانستان هستن و بعضی کسایی که واقعا کمک میتونن، ای کاش همی احساس شما را در قلب می‌داشتن. واقعا سپاس از احساستان که ما را درک میکنید.
تشکر بسیار زیاد. हमारी बहन कह रही है कि वो खुश है हमसे, हमारे जो एफर्ट्स है, हालांकि हमने इनके लिए कुछ भी नहीं किया. इन लोगों का दिल इतना बड़ा है. मैं सच्ची बताऊं आतिफा जान, जब ये सारा शुरू हुआ, हम एक ग्रुप से शना हो गए. वहाँ पे बहुत सारी और महिलाएं भी थी, पार्लियामेंटेरियन थी, बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी बड़ी बड़ी एक्टिविस्ट भी थी. मुझे सबसे ज़्यादा इनका जो the way she speaks, the way she expresses herself, the way she's so kind, Her kindness shaped me into a person where I can be composed like her. I can learn a lot from her. Trust me, what I learned from her, that they are living in the most dangerous zone of the world, and they're waking up every day with a hope. She is the one giving me hope that go ahead. If you don't do it, how we are gonna do it? Fazajan, we can do this together. And they were giving me, guiding me, showing me path, trying to focus me. They told me, don't watch the videos, the stupid gossip. Don't waste your time by going into grief. You have to be strong. You have to stand for us, because that's the reality. We are in Afghanistan. We're suffering. Hunger is in our way. We don't want to go to the point where we would be at the borderline of starvation, death. Just only water and food can become our only concern. Now we have the energy with us, we can fight till and that was so interesting, amazing to me, Ray, because the way she said to me, like, oh my God, don't worry about, they're killing us, we're dying every day, but don't make it too late. So they took us to the point where we become so hungry and starvation, so other people can come and putting few drops of water and food in us to keep us alive, because right now we are alive now. Don't take it to the point where people struggle to keep us alive. So before we hit that point where in 1 month, million Afghan kids would die of hunger and starvation, 14 million Afghan people at the brisk of poverty and losing job would have nothing to feed themselves and their kids. This is what Atifa John speak about. This is the challenges we have ahead of us, and this is what we are here for, to help them. And in what ways we can help, they can put the effort into our struggle. They can give us guidelines. And the two things which are doing right now is the rise of Afghanistan and the Afghan women movement. This is a parallel movement. You can be a man and a woman. You can be any gender, any religion, any race. Those who are with Afghan people, those who feel the pain of Afghan sister, like Atifa Jan, they can raise voice for them. Tashakur Bahubali, he's donating $20 more to you, Atifa Jan. So I think soon I already have $32 from YouTube revenue, and it's $10 he donated before, $20 more. So soon, when that money comes into my account, I'll be sending it your way. And then what I do, my YouTube Berno, before, when I help the sister, her name was Khatira Jan, who was stabbed, whose eyes were taken out from her socket, and she was shot 9-10 times in the chest by Taliban. I did some donation for her as well, and every time when I would send a donation to her, I would go live and see, hey, this is the money, she got it, and the messages that we would have back and forth with Khatira Jan. I'll be doing exactly the same way. Your money, I'll make sure it reaches to Atifa Jan. Your money, I'll make sure to reach it to the needy person. Not only your money, whatever money you're donating, I'm going to put exactly the same amount on top of it to help one other sister as well, and raise with us in this. So Raise, any final words, any last words you want to add? Because I want to keep it short so many people can rewatch this video, and we can have more time to come and do it more often. And kindly share the video, like, subscribe, let your friend know about this. At least the least you can do is to give us a subscription and like. That is even adding into the cause and contributing a lot. Jire.
Yeah, we have nothing else to say. Thank you for everyone for joining. Thank you, Dr. Fauzia, for having me here. It's really important right now, guys, to start this talk right now. Like the sister mentioned, we gotta help them right now. The winter's upon us. COVID-19 still exists down there as well too. Keep that in mind. COVID's still rampant down there. Only with the Taliban, the hunger, the poverty, etc. But there's still a pandemic going down there as well. Gotta keep that in mind. Like I said, again, hi guys. After this channel is done, I'm going to donate to the sister myself. Yeah, do it to me again. With us here right now, what's $5 to us? It's nothing. That's chump change these days to us. Doing money to a sister, and as well to you guys, Raise of Afghanistan. Right now, as I mentioned, we are currently looking for writers. Those are human rights activists, who care about the issues going on right now. I'm more than happy to hear from you. Dr. Fauzia, she put on my website and my Twitter. Let me know. Thank you.
Thank you all for joining us. Please support us, share, subscribe. Usually, Ray, because when I'm off this YouTube for a while, my audience, they don't know that I'm here. But if we come more often here, they will be here for us, especially on your days off. Let's coordinate with you, Atifa Jan sister, and all the other sisters who are linked to the Afghan women movement cause. And we can bring them on this platform. They can voice their opinion. They can tell the stories. They will keep on telling the world until the world help them. We need the unity of humanity in this. As one brother says, really good, a message is here. Afghanistan is our history and culture from Mahabharat period. We should stand for them because they are the bloodline of ancient Sanatani brothers, and Sanatan tells us, Vasudeva Kutumbakum. Yes, Vasudeva Kutumbakum mean world is one family. Indeed, we are a family. And let's be together in this fight against those who are oppressing humanity and those who are a scar on humanity. عاطفه جان خودت خرید صدا چی داری؟ نه برادرای ما $30 ایام شد دیگه. دلار که هر چیز از امی ویدیو از پیش که ما برات نشان داده بودم از امی 9 ماه که در اکاونتت میایه بخیر. همراه ری برادر ما هر کمک که برات کنه و حتما طرف خودت میایه به زمستان، به خودت، به اولادایت کمک میشه. تشکر که همراه ما بودی. امی تو خوارا را تشویق کو. امی تو هر برادر خوار، ما یک خوار برادر را که بگیریم سپانسر کنیم آماده وارا کمک کده میتونیم. از هندوستان برادرای خوارای شما را میشناسه، حتما کمکتان میکنه.
قربانتان، تشکر فوزیه جان، از کلتان مطلعین زیاد تشکر. سلامت باشین. و ما در آخرم از تمامتان خواهش می‌کنم که ما را واقعیتش کمک کنید. خانم‌های افغان فعلا در وضعیت بسیار بد قرار دارن، در وضعیتی هستن که واقعیتشان طفلایشان پیشرویشان جان میکنن، پیشرویشان گرسنه میخوابن، پیشرویشان گرسنه میخیزن. واقعا در باور از تمام از اینا و از تمام کسانی که ویدیوی ما را این ویدیو را میشنوند یعنی همراه ما هستن و از خودتان همین خواست ماست که ما را کمک کنید. واقعا زیاد از سان سپاسگزار هستید. تشکر.
تشکر عاطفه جان قند. تشکر ری، بسیار تشکر. Thank you. And we are having today Tariq Fateh was coming, but it was so early in the morning. Maybe tonight at when it's India morning, I'll be bringing Tariq Fateh to speak about our Afghan women sister and the struggle that he had. He's with us. Tom Gutierrez will be our guest, and I'll bring you all the good and kind people. Support us, subscribe us. That is your contribution. That is, go to our website, which I will put also on my descriptions and the YouTube. This is the YouTube channel for Afghan Women Movement. This is the YouTube channel for Ray of Afghanistan. We have the website page. The website page, you will get all the good articles from there. And you don't have to be an Afghan to be a writer for the Ray of Afghanistan. If you're an Indian in India and saw this pledge of, immigrants living there, the struggle, the students who are listening to me right now, they all can join us through this. Ray, as he said, he's going to pay $10 per page to anything you write. If you write 100 pages, he's going to pay you $100. But if you 2 pages would be enough. 2 pages is what can make a nice essay or a nice, story, anything, an article. We will put it up to the bigger audience. And the good thing is about that, you will be paid for your hard work. Thank you. Yes, Ray. We have another $20 from Bahubali. I'm India all-time help for Afghanistan. This is my small brother. Teshakur, thank you so much. It's been like $50.
So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of exited from the studio. So this is a total of $50 right now, and maybe the sooner the Farishta John, this is your money. As you know, I don't know, you can see the screen if you're seeing us live from the YouTube. That is the money our brother has, Bahubali's gift for the sister who's in Afghanistan. And winter is coming. Winter is harsh as all the bad things in Afghanistan. So Ray, what is your, we got connection with Ray's, and I'm gonna end this. It's just kind of, yeah, Ray. What is the, see that you saw it? I told you. It's just when you go on the YouTube, uh, you saw the people, their love for humanity, their love for this unity, the way they are joining us, the way they are sharing, the way they are subscribing, the way they are contributing. It's so much like encouraging. That's what Farishta, that is what Atifa Jan was talking. Hey, don't cry, don't get like seeing bad news coming. That's the bad thing which is happening there, and they're all exposed to it. Let's fight this badness with our unity, with our love for humanity. We can take this devil Talib back to hell if we can only be as strong in goodness as they are in evilness. Yes, Ray, what is your last words, so then we can end this program?
I guess again, keep Afghanistan in your thoughts and prayers. Again, there's always going to be a few trolls here and there who's going to try to undermine what we're about. Ignore them. That's what we are. End of the day, again, I heard this just speak from my heart. Like it's brave. It's like I'm just hearing it. It's could be brave to be a woman down there right now, knowing that there's a chance if you're ever find out to be speaking up against them, there's a chance you could be killed. Incredibly brave. And to the sister, brother, bye. He donated $50 to you right now. I'm gonna match that to send you another 50 myself, my own pocket. So it's gonna be $100 given from us together to you.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna match $50 from my pocket money, and it's gonna be $150. Yay, we did that. So happy for you, Atifajan. And thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll put up the link for the Raise of Afghanistan and Afghan Women Movement, which is both on the same page, and you will be keep on getting a lot of good articles. And meanwhile, if you're in India and abroad and anywhere and listening to us, if you want to write for our webpage, you will be paid a $10 per page for that as well. So we can show the world how you stand in solidarity with the people and women and children of Afghanistan. Thank you for having us. As usual, we always say that Bharat Mata ki Jai, Vande Mataram, Jai Hind. That's it. Vasudeva Kutumbakam. God bless Afghanistan. God bless India. God bless Canada, America. God bless you all. God bless the world. God bless humanity. Let's stand together, subscribe, like, share. Keep subscribe, like, share. Even when I finish this video, make sure you send it to 10 of your friends so they can be a part of this campaign. Thank you so much, Ray, for joining. Tashakur Atifa John. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Bye. God bless you. Bye. Jai Hind. Bye.